Hello everyone. As you can see, I got a wonderful gift card and a huge shout out to a family friend, Stephanie, for giving me this wonderful card for my birthday. I got to go shopping, guys. And coolest of all cool, I got to go to a Michael's that's south of us, not in our county, because my husband had to make a delivery. So I got to ride along and go to the Michael's and spend my gift card that's been burning a hole in my pocket.
Who I caught walking around Michael's, pushing her own wheelchair.
Yeah, I was using my wheelchair as a walker, and Mr. Frapps didn't really like that. But my arms got tired from wheeling around. Ugh, being disabled is hard. This is not my normal backdrop, but I got this foam today on my trip. It's $1.19, and it's foam, but it's kind of thin. I think it's going to be great to make some die cuts out of, or even, I have an idea for my cover. So this won't be my cover, but maybe it'll be like the inside of the book, just to give it a little extra stability. I'm going to do a little golden book, Rainbow Bright. So I won't be the inside cover. I don't know. I'm going to do something with this. It's so pretty. And $1.19, and you get this really wide sheet. Look, Dondi, I have some room. Look at this. Not really, though. Okay, so I took my Michael's gift card, and yes, it literally was doing this in my bag, I think. It's going, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, every time we'd go by Michael's. Okay, I did find some fun stuff, though. They had a bunch of paper packs on clearance for $5 a pack, but when I flipped through them, they were very similar to ones I already had, and I've been trying not to buy paper everywhere, but it is a huge weakness. Huge weakness. You guys know. I got these beautiful flowers. Now, they are gorgeous, and these ones, I saved a total of $23.95 today for everything that I purchased. I earned 2.5 rewards vouchers at Michael's, so that'll be $10, $12.50 in rewards that I earned. Of course, you have to go back to spend that, but yeah, all the things. So this little assortment of flowers was only $1.19 after all of the sales. They have all their Easter stuff on 80% off, so that's awesome. This one says collected garland. Now, I'm not a DIYer, and if we put stuff like this out in our house with cats, they eat it. I have one cat that can't help himself. He has to eat anything that looks like this. However, so what are you going to do with it then? Well, I'm going to cut these off, or even just pull them off. Yeah, we're going to dissect it. That's what we're going to do. Wouldn't these be beautiful blooms on a journal? Or even some tags? Like, picture this with a strawberry-themed journal, maybe strawberry shortcake, or even just any other spring beautiful journal with flowers. I think it'd be gorgeous. I always love hydrangea flowers, and I do sometimes find them at Dollar Tree, but these ones were on clearance. I think I paid $1.19, $39. 44. No, I paid 80 cents for these. So cheaper than Dollar Tree, guys, cheaper than Dollar Tree. And look at the beautiful colors. I've been doing so many things in blue. I had to get them. Okay, so what else did I get? Well, these awesome paper clips were on sale for $1, and you get 8 pieces. And I loved, there's some with a dragonfly. There they are. Dragonflies and birds. Look at those. Now, my sprouts aren't here, so I can show you a few things I collected. When things are on clearance, I collect them for the next year, because then I can fill some Easter baskets. I think this was 80 cents. No, it was $1. $49.49. So it was $1. And I got a couple of those. Look how cute. How cute are my little Fia and Bella Sprout going to be in these? I can't wait. Okay, and it didn't stop there. These were, I think 30 cents is what it worked out to be, something like that. So I got 2 in pink and 2 in blue, because I have a grandson now, and then I have a bonus grandson. So those are fun. I would have got 2 more, because I have 2 other bonus grandsons too, but they only had 2. So, you know, as Tim says, you get what you get, you don't throw a fit. Oh, I did get more paper clips. Look at these. I just love those. Okay, let's see. So, you know, the glasses, couldn't stop there. Had to get some of the little hair bands. And really, these would be fun for kids anytime, because these are bunny ears, but they're short enough that it could be little kitty ears. You could use them for whatever. And 39 and 39, so less than $1. So cheaper than Dollar Tree. And then, look at these. They only had 2, though. I wish they had 4 or 6, but they only had 2. And these were 60 cents. How cute. I love the little duckies. And those are fun because the kids can play with them in the tub, in their water tables, or just play with them wherever. It could be a little dog toy, too, if they don't chew the plastic. My dog chews the plastic, so no good there. No good there. So then I got coloring dye. I'm going to be doing a Rainbow Bright journal. So you can dye paper with Easter egg dye. And I'm going to try my hand at it. I haven't done it for a lot of years, so we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I need some green, and I don't know. It has 5 colors. What did I pay for this? I think it was like $1. And you get your little cups and all the things. It doesn't have a price on it. I left my receipt in the other room. I think it was $1 though, something around there. They had Stabilo highlighters on for $1. They were on clearance though. The only bad thing about that is when you find clearance, what happens? What do I always tell you guys? It happens that you buy more, first of all, and you're going, woohoo, I got a sale, which is great. But it means they're going to be putting in more of the Recollections brand, their house brand of pens. So sadly, the whole section of Stabilo pens is clearancing out. So if you like these pens and highlighters, go get them. They're $1. They also had Copic markers on clearance for $3, which is such an amazing price if you are a Copic person. I haven't used mine for a little while, so I didn't buy any. I should check my stash and go back. Maybe I'll go to my local store when I have my rewards voucher and see if I can fill in some pens. If you're a Copic colorer, you should definitely go check it out. So I got 5 of these. Stabilo Boss Original. These ones are highlighters. So it is kind of a bigger pen. So you get like this. These were $1. Better than Dollar Tree. I keep saying that. I can't help it. Okay. Then, since Joann's is going away, that was like my stock for ribbon. I always loved getting ribbon from Joann's, and it was always on an amazing price. But they do have some great ribbon at Michael's. So this was $9.99. And then 80% off, so about $2. And look how beautiful. It goes with those hydrangeas. And yes, this is wired ribbon, but you can take it apart. It's very, very easy to do that if you don't like the wires on it. See the ends here where the wire is? You can simply pull, cut. I think I have to cut. And then the wire will just pull right out, and you can even use that wire for beading or something else. So don't be steered away from wired ribbon because it's so beautiful. And this would be beautiful on the spine of a book, as a pocket, as a fabric flip. So the next couple of things were not on clearance, but since it was a gift card and it was for my birthday, I figured I would splurge a little bit, something for myself. Something that I've been wanting. And of course, Mr. Frapps was there. And I don't know about some of you, but my husband is always so encouraging. If I say, I want it, he knows how I am. I always want it. And then I say, I wish I would have bought it, or I don't buy it, or whatever. Or I say it's too expensive. I usually don't splurge for myself. And a lot of times he makes me. He's like, you just need to buy it. Just buy it. And if we have the money, that's great. And I did, because I had this awesome birthday gift card. So what did I splurge on? Well, first of all, I love the Art Journaling magazine. This sucker is $25.99, which I always get sticker shock because I remember the day when magazines were like $4.99 or $3.99. However, it's a quarterly. So if you figure that out, $25.99 divided by 4 months, it's about $6. So $6 a month. So it's really not that bad. I do aspire to someday be published in this magazine. I need to get off my butt and do it. Just do it. Did you check the clearance section? So much in my store. I did check the clearance section, but I wasn't impressed. I did find these fun paper clips though for $1, but some of the other things were like $5 and $10 and $25 even, like the die cuts were $7. So personally, that's not a good sale for me. But you know, just depends on what you're looking for. They did have a lot of things, a lot of paint if you're looking for paint. But the Easter clearance was amazing. And then if you went down the actual aisles, like in the marker aisle, these, like I said, were $1 a highlighter, and Stabilo is an amazing brand. And then they also had COPIC markers for $3 each, which is amazing because usually they're anywhere from $6 to $8 to $12, depending where you buy them, a pen. So run to Michael's if you are trying to get those. No, I didn't have any coupons. All my coupons expired, even the ones in my emails. I wasn't impressed about that either. I hadn't been to Michael's for quite some time. I really don't shop Michael's all that much, because in my town, I'm lucky. In the county where I live, we have Michael's, Joann's, and Hobby Lobby. And my favorite is Joann's. Of course, they're closing, and I'm just devastated. Because that is where I used to get all my ribbon and sometimes my open stock basil paper and sometimes the Tim Holtz things when they would stock it. So anyways, these never go on, well, rarely go on sale. Magazines rarely ever go on sale. You cannot use a coupon on these. You can use rewards vouchers on these though, because the rewards vouchers work like a gift card, but they expire. So you have to really watch that. But you can use the rewards vouchers on this type of magazine. But typically the magazines are rarely on sale. And like I said, Sticker Shock, $25.99. But it's so worth it. Look at all these beautiful, juicy pages. I love it. Like I said, someday I aspire to be published in this magazine. I need to work on it. Scary thing is about being published in here, you have to send your actual item to the publisher. So 1, it could get lost in the mail. 2, they might not receive it. And 3, I don't know what the return process is. There's a whole page on all the things. And they work ahead. So right now they're working on winter because they're, like I said, they're a quarterly magazine. So, Joann's was your favorite too. I know. 80 years of retail history just closing out because they couldn't manage themselves. Ugh. Look at all these juicy pages though. I can flip to just any page. Usually what I like to do is I sit down with my coffee. I used to sit down in Starbucks and I just sip my coffee and thumb through this magazine, enjoying every juicy detail of every single page. I love it. I love the smell of it. I even love touching it. There's just something about having paper products in your hands. I wasn't a newspaper kind of girl. I mean, it was kind of neat. My grandparents always had a newspaper. My mom never did. My grandparents always had one. So, newsprint is cool. But like I said, I always love magazines. So, I was super excited that they actually have this because I used to get these. I should subscribe. My husband did subscribe me to some of them. Like I said, I'm always like crazy about splurging for myself. Unless it's Tim Holtz. Anyways, I should subscribe because you do save a little bit of money and then it just comes to your house, which is nice. But I used to get this at Joann's and now, sadly, they will be no more. So, like they say, it is what it is, right? You used to get the stamping magazines. Yes, they have some wonderful ones. Okay, so then my big splurge. I have been wanting one of these Dilutions creative journals for so long. This one was $25.99. They did have buy one, get one half off. So I wasn't going to do it. I was just going to buy the one and call it good. But then Mr. Frapps is like, no, you earned a half off coupon. Use it. So here it is. So I got both. I'm so excited. Normally I would buy these from Ranger directly because that's just what I do. But since they had one, buy one, get one half off, that's a great sale. One was $25.99 and it's massive. It is, where's the dimensions? This one says on the front, or maybe that's the back. I don't know. Let's see. Here we go. That's the back. Yeah. Doesn't say. It's big though. Let's just measure it. Maybe it says somewhere and I'm just too excited. I can't see where it is. All right. So it is like 12 by 9. So it's good size and the paper is amazing. It's mixed media cardstock on the inside. So it's Ranger's mixed media cardstock. Of course, you can tear the pages out or you can just work in here. I'm going to work in here. I cannot wait. And then this one, it did have the dimensions right there. 6 and 5, what, 5/8 by 6 5/8. So that makes the pages 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. So the outside is 6 5/8. That's a really weird kind of measurement, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. And I'm sure it will be just wonderful. So I know a lot of the creators, the designers at Ranger use the Dilutions journals. All right, what is going on? How is this like? Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, it is making a mockery of me. Oh, look at this. This is the back of the packaging. I'm always excited for the packaging too. Look how cool that is. That's going to be so cool in a journal. That would make a really awesome pocket or belly band. Yes. Or a tag, or to get you started. This one is a ledger. This one is a square ledger journal. So includes 18 pre-printed grid, dot, and ledger pages for your inspiring your creative side. Let's see. Journal cover. Yeah, the outside measurements. I already gave you guys that. So if you don't want to get these from Michael's, you can get it at rangerinc.com. And yes, I'm loving this grid paper. Look at this. Absolutely awesome. Sometimes just starting with a little something on the page helps get rid of that white page shock. Sometimes the plain white page can be a little intimidating. So that is my haul, guys. It's amazing how quickly you can spend a gift card. Lots and lots of things on sale there. They had all kinds of candles and things. So if you need Mother's Day gifts, it is a good place to go. I'm not promoted or sponsored or anything by Michael's. I just had a gift card and had an opportunity to go. I don't have a lot of opportunities these days with this wound care in my foot, but the gift card was like, come on, go to Michael's, go to Michael's, go to Michael's. Oh, so finally saw an opportunity and went. And I'm glad I did. Like I said, lots of cool things. Stabilo pens for $1. COPIC markers for $3. I didn't buy any of those because I wasn't prepared. It would be awesome to just buy them. They are a good investment if you haven't done COPICs before. I am a little biased because I am a COPIC instructor. I do have certification, but I don't teach because I don't feel like I'm the best teacher at that because I don't see contrast very well anymore. I can still color. I still know the principles. I think things still kind of turn out okay. I do a little bit of it. But like I said, I just don't feel right teaching it when I can't see the contrast is good. And that's the whole point of alcohol markers is that they blend and you can color other things with them too. Like you can color metal, you can color your fabrics and your like ribbon. If you get white ribbon or white brads, you can color those with your alcohol pens too. It works the same as alcohol ink. So if you haven't invested in any COPIC markers, that is a great opportunity to do so. If your Michael still has some. But yeah, have you guys bought anything good at Michael's? I know Sharon bought some paper and I was inspired when she had the paper craft with me. Sharon B is the Sharon I'm talking about. And she's been making some beautiful, beautiful envelopes and cards with it. But when I got there, I flipped through the pages and was like, they were $5 for, I think it's 48 pages in the big 12 by 12 stacks. But they just, when I saw them in person, they just looked like a lot of the paper I already have. So like I said, I am trying really hard to resist paper because I literally could probably paper my whole house with it and still have paper left. I have paper. So that's my haul, guys. Kind of short and sweet. Had a lot of fun shopping there. I'm kind of wore out. My legs are tired. They're swollen. That's what they do. They swell even just sitting here in this chair because it's a higher chair. So yeah, that's everything what I got. So Recollections is Michael's house brand, and they have come up with a tool that looks a lot like a crocodile, but it is different. I almost want to buy one just to show you guys. But I don't think I really need it. And it is different. It looks exactly like a crocodile, but it's not. So Mr. Frapps and I did take a little bit of a video, and I'm going to be showing you guys that because that sucker is $24.99. Of course, if they had a coupon, you could get it for less, but the crocodile, which they do not have there, I don't think they're carrying We Are Memory Keepers stuff anymore. I think they're phasing out those types of brands. Now, I don't know this for sure. This is just my own perspective, perception, perspective, whatever you want to say. I think they're phasing those out so they can do their house brand and make more money, which is what we see every time we see clearance. So, you know, it is comparative to the We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile. And I took some video to compare. So I will be putting that on YouTube, and then I'll probably share it here so you guys can see it here if you prefer. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a really great Tuesday. And yeah, I need to go rest my feet now or record some video, whatever comes first. So anyways, thanks so much for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed my haul. Be sure to like and follow if you're not already. Double check that you're still following. Have a great day, everybody. And thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.